Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hana Habibah Makmun. I am 5th semester of Biology Education at UUN Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. Indonesia is rich in various specialties of food. One of the special characteristics of food from Sumedang Regency, West Java is tofu. Tahu or tofu from Chinese Hokkien read as Tauhu is innate an attraction and an intellectual property of the city of Sumedang. More crime and unique taste was born in this land, but not many thought it was from a Chinese immigrant that Sumedang culinary world was first born. Tahu Bungkeng, its main tofu, and also the famous food in Sumedang. The story happened almost 100 years ago. A Chinese settler, Ong Kino, brought it. Now that he made it slightly only limited to offerings to his beloved wife. Slowly, the offering of love became a meal for the relatives visiting. Unexpectedly, the delicacy of soap meat was heard by the region of Sumedang who ruled at that time, French area Surya Atmaja. The region asked for the food to be sold to the wider community. The French, who is said to have definitely made its head speech, is sure that this meal will be a blessing for Sumedang's economy. Ong Kino then conjured a simple house into a small to promote his brilliant ideas. As expected, Ong Kino business developed in a short time. But unfortunately, Ong Kino had to return to his hometown for one reason or another. The business was later headed by his only son, Ong Bungkeng, who came from China. From the name of the child, the name Bungkeng was later ancient until now. History records that tofu Bungkeng is the forerunner to the birth of Tahu Sumedang as a national culinary wealth. Almost in every corner of the Sumedang street, Bungkeng New Year's were born as a reincarnation of an idea from an Ong Kino. However, there is no assumption of a sense of competition in the eyes of the next generation of Ong Kino. Different sensation when eating Sumedang tofu. This one food certainly cannot be separated from the city of Sumedang. His name is Tahu Sumedang. Tahu Sumedang is one of the typical snacks of the Sumedang area West Java, which is very famous. Of the many Sumedang tofu served along the street in Sumedang, Tahu Bungkeng is a very characteristic tofu. You can visit the factory on April 12, Sumedang, or close to the egg park. Although many sell tofu, but the more famous and delicious is tofu Sumedang. The taste of tofu Sumedang is style original. This Sumedang tofu has a different taste from other tofu. The crispy exterior and the soft and savory inside certainly give a different sensation and taste when you eat. This Sumedang tofu is best when enjoyed while warm, because if stored for too long it will look weathered and have a different taste. To maintain the quality and taste you can store in the refrigerator. This Sumedang tofu is best when eaten with cayenne pepper on dipped in a sauce made from cayenne pepper, tauco, and tomato. In addition, you can add together rice cake in very fighting to delay hunger. For health, Sumedang tofu is very healthy because the manufacturing process is style traditional and without preservatives. So, you don't need to worry to enjoy it. The price of a portion of 20 tofu is 10,000. From the beginning until now, the manufacturing process is still traditional, using human labor and not using preservatives. Starting with soaking soybeans for 2 to 6 hours. The wasted, ground, boiled, and filtered to precipitate the starch, which will later become tofu. Suryadi is the fourth descendant of Ong Kino, who first made tofu Bungkeng. Besides enjoying at the shop, you can bring it home with a basket made of woven bamboo. In addition to its unique shape, this basket is more. Besides being sold at restaurants or at dams, tofu Sumedang is also sold by traveling vendors. Usually, these sellers tofu Sumedang on basis or elapsed that pass through Sumedang district such as buses heading for Bandung Cirebon, Bandung Cikijing, and others. They sell it to passengers on this basis. For friends who visit or pass through the street of Sumedang, do not be confused about going culinary or bringing souvenirs for family, friends, or neighbors. Just buy tofu Bungkeng in Sumedang. Tradition not to disappoint and certainly taste bland. Okay, thank you guys. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.